Today we have this 1955 Smith Corona Silent Super vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. It has a paper tray that flips up from the back, and these are your margins for each side. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. This line space gets you back to the beginning and skips 1, 2, or 3 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, there's a switch right here behind it, and that'll skip 2, and that'll skip 3. I'm gonna keep it on single for now and keep typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. To switch from black to red, flip this switch down here. There's a blue, white, and red dot to let you know what color you're on, and when you're on red, you hit the bottom portion of the ribbon when you type. Very nice typing machine. Very popular model. The Silent Super is, I consider it the top model of the Smith Corona era for portable typewriters. Kind of more of a luxurious than the Sterling or the Silent, and a lot of people really like it because it's got a little bit softer of a sound, and it's smoother when you type, and everything's a little bit smoother than the rest of them. To pull the paper out easy, you just flip this switch forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the paper out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip it back before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. And flip this back down. Got a tab function. Right now there's no tab set, but if you want to set one right there, you just hit the set button and it should set that tab, and you'll stop there when you hit the tab button. To clear it, you hit the CL button, and now we shouldn't have any. And you can set as many tabs as you want on this model. Got a backspace on the left side here, works good. A shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear it, you just hit the shift button again. This is your MR, margin release. You get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that stops you from typing. If you hit that MR, you can finish typing that word at the end of the margin. We're going to switch the color selector back up to black, so when we start typing again, it will print black instead of red. Open the hood. You got your touch control right here, and that will determine your tension on your keys. From low to high, from right to left is low, and that just determines how hard you have to hit those keys. And you got your spools here. All the brand new ribbon is loaded to the left, so it's pulling to the right. Actually pulling, it was pulling to the left, but now you want it to pull to the right. If you got your ribbon pulling in the wrong direction, you can reach the end, and as you can see in that spool, there's not much left in there. So if you pull to the end of that, you'll jam up your vibrator and it'll seem like your typewriter is malfunction. You just have to switch the direction, which is from this switch right here above the backspace. Make sure it's pulling in the right direction so you don't pull it all the way to the end of the wrong side. And it's got a carriage release on each side. This is your locking mechanism, so when you put it in the case, you can lock it, and as you can see, it's locked. But if you just push it to that side, it'll unlock automatically. But when it's in the case, it doesn't allow you to push it to that side. This is your other carriage release, and you got this other mechanism on this side that if you push this down, this little lever, then you disable your spacing mechanism. So you flip it back up, you can hear it click. Each one of those clicks is a space. And that's about it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.